Hello class, these are Algebra 1 notes for order of operations review. This was done as a warm-up in class. So first we're looking at this comic, and please, if you're doing this on your own at home, take a minute to look this over. But what we're wanting you to do is figure out the mistake that Calvin's making. It says if y equals 3, what is 6y? And Calvin says, 63. So what mistake is Calvin making? So hopefully you know that in this math problem, but in this comic, right, that when it says 6y, what we really mean is 6 times y. And so Calvin needs to make this a 6 times 3, which is an 18. So Calvin made this a 2-digit number rather than multiplying. And it seems like I'm having a messy handwriting day, so I'm going to do my best to kind of tidy this up as I work through. But he took 6y, and instead of making it 6 times y, he just pretended it was a 2-digit number, 63, and that y was that ones place. So we're doing another I do, you do with the warm-ups today. So like I would do problem 2, and then you would do problem 3 on your own. So when I get to problem 3, what I'm going to just do is kind of work it out without talking it through, because you're just going to look at that afterwards. So you're going to like pause the video and stuff. So let's go ahead and get started. So on problem 2, I want to put x equals 4. I want to substitute 4 for x. So that means I will have a 3 times 4 squared minus 5 times 4 plus 9. So whenever I substitute, I always use parentheses to show where I'm substituting. Order of operations would say to do my exponent first. So that means I need to take the 4 and square it. And 4 squared means 4 times 4. So it's 2 factors of 4 that I'm multiplying. This is going to be a 3 times 16. And then I have minus 5 times 4 plus 9. Then I would multiply. 3 times 6 is 48 minus 5 times 4 plus 9. Then I would multiply again. 48 minus 20 plus 9. And then my last step is to add and subtract in order from left to right. So 48 minus 20 is 28 plus 9 would be 37. So now you're going to try problem 3 on your own. So go ahead and pause the video, do 3, and then you can watch me work it out really quick. So if you just watched problem 3, I think the tricky part is it's really tempting to add the 3 and the 2 right away. And also sometimes we confuse exponents with multiplying. So remember, 3 squared means 3 times 3. I had to do my exponents inside my parentheses. I had to do those steps. Once I got a number, I multiplied, added at the end. So adding was our last step. All right, we're going to do problem 4 together. So on problem 4, where it says 2ab, remember that's 2 times a times b, and then minus 4b, so minus 4 times b. These are multiplying. So because I am substituting, I want to go ahead and use parentheses when I substitute. I'm going to erase all of that so we can start from scratch. Just wanted to make sure you understood the problem. So 2 times 6 times 3 minus 4 times 3. So when I multiply, you can go in order from left to right. Multiplying, actually, we can do in any order. Like there's a 2 times 6, and there's a 6 times 3, right? They're all being multiplied, but we can multiply in any order. I'm just going to go left to right. 2 times 6 is 12. So I have 12 times 3. And then 12 times 3 is 36. And then 4 times 3 is 12. And then my last step is to subtract. So go ahead and work up 5 on your own, and then you could watch the video and see what to do and check your work. So go ahead and check out your work for 5. You should get 52. I had to do my multiplying. I did that kind of slowly from left to right. First I did the 4 times 5, then the 3 times 2, then the 6 times 5, and then my last step was to add an order from left to right. So these are the notes we did for warm-up day 2. The focus today was really substituting a number for a variable and then simplifying or evaluating.